All right, here we go. Start. That was a good clap.
Hello and welcome to the Basement Birds, Logan and Reid. How we doing with Reid?
Pretty. Did you almost just call me Logan?
I did. I got confused.
Oh
I
my
looked at my
gosh.
face and I said, "Man,
Logan
there's
is
just one
absolutely
handsome devil on the left side of the screen."
just
And
absolutely rattled by the slow upload that he's getting right now. What is going on?
I know. How we doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing too crazy to report.
That's solid. Yeah, we're working on sending out, getting addresses for some wedding stuff, so that's always fun. But
Yeah, that's what you need a mind for. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough.
we're having fun. Back
Yeah,
at
that's
work
good.
for the second week
Yeah.
since the holiday break, and otherwise, we're rocking and rolling here, man.
Rocking and rolling. That's good to hear.
Yeah. So, what's new with you? Anything?
Well, I don't know what is new with me. There was supposed to be something that was new that I wanted to show for this episode. However, I don't have that thing. Okay, so I don't know how much I've told you about this, but I have been going through a living room upgrade. Okay, I purchased a rug from Amazon. Let me see if I can turn my camera to show said rug. There's the rug. Okay,
It's
nice
very
rug.
dark. It's very difficult to see.
Okay, I'm not gonna adjust that. You can see it well enough. Here we go. I have an idea. Watch this ingenuity. Okay. That flashlight's not doing anything, but there's a rug over there.
That's some
So anyway.
hillbilly ingenuity right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so got a new rug. I was planning on, got some money for Christmas. So I'm like, this will be a good time to upgrade my living room. I want to get a new couch. Okay. So I had a love seat. Wanted to get something with a little bit more seating. So I was looking at like a sectional, like a compact apartment size sectional. Get a couch, a little bit of a chase on it. You can stretch out a little bit of stuff. So 2 weeks ago. First week of the year, whenever that was. I don't know if that's considered 2 weeks ago yet.
Just about. It's the 12th of January
yeah.
today. Time of recording.
Went to a local furniture store, found a nice sectional, good deal. It was on sale. Said, I like this one. Went back a couple days later, got it, scheduled it for delivery. I was excited. I was getting a new couch. My love seat could, say its goodbyes, and I could get this new one. So, had to sell some furniture, sold my ottoman and then table to a coworker, sold my couch. As well to a player for the team that I work for, actually. That was fun. Told you a story about that off air, which was hilarious. And then couch delivery day was scheduled for this past Saturday, okay? And I was really excited. I sold the love seat on that Thursday, so I was couchless for about 48 hours, or what I thought would be 48 hours. And one thing to preface this, I should have prefaced this with the start. The concern I had going into the couch buying process that I took to the furniture store when looking at the couch was the delivery, because my apartment has some interesting stairs to get up. You go, there's a side door. You go into the door, and then you make a left turn straight upstairs, and then you make a right turn into the apartment. Okay. So it's kind of like something like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you enter here, apartment up here. Okay. So I took some
Dude,
photos.
those furniture people, though.
Yeah, right. I'm like, they know their stuff. If anyone can do it, it's them. Okay, so take the photos to the furniture store, show the salesperson. I'm like, hey, just want to make sure the thing's gonna fit. Like I measured. It's shorter than the ceiling. But taller than the door. But they can pivot and get stuff through. People get big furniture upstairs and through doors all the time. It's not that big of a deal. And he's like, yeah, they'll just pivot. They'll figure it out. I'm like, great. So I'm like, here you go. Here's my credit card. Here's my credit card. Give me the couch. So delivery day was going to be Saturday. Get a call that they'll deliver from anywhere from 8 to 11. Get a call around 8:30. Had to wake up early on a Saturday for this, which was brutal. Had to, get a call from them. And they're like, hey, we're about 5 minutes out. I'm like, great. So I start prepping stuff, getting all the stuff out of the way, making sure that they can get in and stuff. Get the couch off the truck. Go to the first store to get it through. And it doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
Doesn't
through the door.
Doesn't fit through the door because the way they explained it to me is that the wall through the door, like it's the width of a staircase, like a pretty regular staircase, and it wasn't deep enough to get the couch in to make the first pivot.
Yeah.
So they tried a couple different angles, and we decided that it wasn't going to fit. And here I am, a little grumpy because I had to wake up early for this couch, and now the thing doesn't fit, so I'm not feeling great. And they're like, well, someone will be in contact with you to see what you want to do. I'm like, this is annoying because the guy at the store said that it would be fine and that they'd figure it out. I brought measurements with him. He measured the couch. He's like, oh, yeah, it's this number. That'll work fine. A standard door is this. I'm like, all right, whatever you say. I don't know how to move furniture, I've only moved stuff when I've moved. I don't know how to move a big couch. But it didn't fit. It didn't fit. So that was very sad. I called them. They were fine with giving me a refund. Luckily, no issues there, which was great. But now I am still short one couch, as you can see in the other shot. I just have a chair sitting in my living room right now, which is.
Okay.
Thank God I bought this chair a couple of years ago, or else, boy, this would be a sad-looking living room. That's for sure. Needless to say, it was kind of a rough Saturday. That really shot my mood down when I got the bad couch news. So I did some searching online because I'm not one to wait around to fix problems. I just want to get stuff figured out. Went online. And I'm like, all right, what kind of couch can fit up these stairs that has enough seating, but, also, is affordable and, looks nice and everything like that. So I turned to, the number one place that people go to buy furniture, and that is Amazon. Okay, and I've heard hit or miss things about Amazon furniture, which it is Amazon. Buying furniture sight unseen is kind of scary. That's the whole reason I went to the furniture store in the first place. But I found a couch that had over 100 reviews, 4.5 stars, and it was modular. Okay? So, I don't know if you know what that means. It's a big word.
Yes.
It comes
Do I know
apart.
what modular means? Yeah, I know what modular means.
I don't know how well in tune you are into furniture, Logan, okay?
Do you know what serendipitous means?
I could figure it out.
I don't either. Anyway.
Back to my couch story. So I find this nice couch, very nice couch, gets good reviews. People say it's comfortable because with the one thing I learned by looking at couches on Amazon is that they either have a lot of low reviews or they have a couple good reviews, and all of them say like or like the little AI summary it gives you on Amazon, like the only one that I trust is like this people disagree about the comfort, which I'm like, that's kind of a red flag because am I getting a rock or am I getting something comfortable, And obviously people have different gauges of what comfort is, something comfortable to me may be hard as a rock to you or vice versa.
Right.
But everyone said that it was comfortable. No one said it felt bad or was, built like crap or was falling apart, so that was good. So I ordered this couch. It was actually cheaper than the one from the furniture store too, which was big. It was a limited time deal on Amazon.
Like they just took they gave you a refund on the couch then?
Yeah,
the
they're processing
store?
a refund. Yeah, it'll take a week for them to process it, but they're gonna refund my couch, the old couch, which is nice. So found this couch, and the one nice thing about this one too, which I'm excited about, is that underneath all the seats and the ottoman is storage, so I can just do a lot of storing of things.
Can you give me the link to this couch on Amazon so I can see what it looks like?
Would you like to buy this couch as well?
No, I have two couches, which is more than enough.
Why not have a third?
Well, where would I put a third?
The basement.
I have a couch. I have I have a love seat and a traditional style couch.
You turn half of the garage into a makeshift living space / golf simulator area. That needs a couch.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
So that's the new couch. It's modular. Everything's going to ship separately.
Opens up,
Yeah, it's going to be nice. So it comes in 4 different boxes. And Amazon was originally saying it's going to get delivered on Friday, but it's already en route from New Jersey, so it's going to be here tomorrow, or at least one of the boxes is going to be here tomorrow. I don't know when to expect all the boxes. So I'm excited.
So you have to assemble this couch yourself.
I do, but I'm no stranger to putting furniture together because pretty much now that the old love seat is gone, I think every piece of furniture in this apartment I have put together, except for this thing because I got it from a neighbor and it was already assembled. But everything else I have put together with my own blood, sweat, and tears. A strong emphasis on the tears. But I was able to assemble all the furniture. So a couch is like, that can't be anything that crazy.
Okay.
So we'll find out. Maybe I'll document it. This could be I don't know. Is this good TikTok content? Me putting a couch together?
It's better than what we've been having. So
any content is good content at this point.
Yes, any content is good content. Yeah. Well,
That's fair.
You're no stranger to putting anything together. You're an avid
I've
putter
put my
together.
life back together a couple times. No.
Well, Haven't we all? But no, you. What else were you? You were telling me about something else you were building
Oh
lately.
yeah, yeah. I've gotten a new Lego set. So it's back there. I'll grab it in a second. I was a big Lego kid growing up. I don't know about you. We talked about this off air a little bit. I don't know if we talked about it a lot on air, but we were both big into Legos.
Yeah,
I was always the kid. Every holiday, birthday or Christmas, I'd get a box and I would shake it to hear if it was Legos or not. It would bug the hell
Lego.
out of my parents. Okay,
It's
thank you.
it's
Yeah,
not.
I know
It's
a
Lego,
singular
not
word. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Legos.
I would shake it to see if it was a Lego set or not. Okay, Mister Particular over there. And I didn't really I kind of fell away from it, in a little bit in recent years. But they've started to do more like adult themed sets. Like I got some of those like botanical plants and stuff around my apartment, which are cool. But I got a $50 Target gift card for Christmas, so I went there, and of course I went straight to the Lego aisle to see what they had under $50, and they had this thing behind me, which is, I'll just grab the whole thing. Here it is. It's Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine.
Yes.
So there he is,
Ooh.
Leonardo da Vinci himself,
Ah.
and it flies. But the cool thing is, I don't know if
I'm
I've
pretty
shown
sure
you
that was
this.
also the same minifig that was God, but voiced by Morgan Freeman in the Lego movie. But
That could be. That could be. I don't know if I've shown you this, but it's got all these ropes and stuff on it. So when you pull this part back,
it flaps.
all the wings flap together.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Wow.
I've never seen something like this before. So this was a fun build. There were some tricky portions to it, but it was a lot of fun, and it came with this funky little stand too to make it look all nice, and of course, Leonardo himself, who's not
Leo.
gonna focus. There he is. There's a better view of him. But
Yeah. So did you never
I've been doing
build
a
the
lot of building.
Technic sets?
I didn't do a ton of Technic growing up. I didn't like how they looked. I felt like they looked kind of, I don't know, not Lego enough, honestly.
No, the
I-
Lego Technic.
I had some massive black car, I remember, that had like working steering and stuff. That would probably be the one that I really remember. I can't tell you the name of it or even fully remember what it looks like. But I wasn't a big Technic guy.
Dude, when I was in the hospital a lot, I love the Technic ones. I built like a giant cargo plane where the landing gear
that's
would
cool.
go up and down and the propellers would spin, and it had you could the like the part that's steered, like the back of the wings would go up and down and stuff.
Oh, that's
It
neat.
was Lego 42025 Technic.
42.
If you were trying to look it up.
Yeah, I was always
Cargo
kind
plane.
of.
So
I don't know. I like the sets that have Technic pieces in them, But I feel like
Yeah.
the full Technic ones look. I don't like how they look. I think they look weird. They're
not
like
traditional Lego, that's for sure.
they lack like a polish that other Lego sets have. I think is a good way to put it.
But the Technic ones though, they all like do something, which I think is really cool.
They kind of they trade off the polish for they trade off the form for some function.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we
Yeah. No,
there was a couple
that's
cars that I did that had pistons, and when you would push the car on the ground,
yep.
the pistons
Mine had
would
that. Yeah.
fire,
I remember
and
that
move
now.
up and down,
Yep.
which was
Yep.
really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool, but I don't know. I was always like, I don't know, what was the one? We went, my first time, I don't know if this was my first time as a kid down in Chicago, but I remember the one time we went, I don't know, my family went down to Chicago for the day, drove down. I don't think we took the train down or anything like that, but we went to the Lego store, which was my first time at a Lego store. It was before Milwaukee got one. And I got the Lego Space Shuttle, what's the name of that thing? Adventure,
Saturn
maybe?
V.
No. It was. Oh, here we go. I got it. That's the set. How do I find out the number on it? Yeah, Lego Creator Expert Shuttle Adventure. It's 10213. And it has the doors that open on the back of the shuttle, and then a satellite can pop out. And it's actually still in my bedroom back home.
That's
Still
awesome.
sitting there because that was like probably my favorite set growing up. But I've really enjoyed getting back into it as an adult because I feel like, I don't know, people look at them as toys, but now that they're doing all of the I don't know. There's like if you go on their themes website, they have like a whole thing that's just like Lego or like what do they call it? Serious Play, or stuff like that.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
that's
know.
like I can't remember. But they have their like expert line and stuff like that, which is more. They have like the art line, which is really cool. Um, they have a
I was
lot
big into
more.
the architecture line.
Yeah,
That
the
was I did.
architecture is cool too. Yeah,
Yeah, I did a couple
I do
like
like that.
big
Yeah,
architecture ones.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, those I like those Creator 3-in-1s too that they had as well. That you could choose which one you wanted to build because you had three different options. That was neat. But yeah, I've enjoyed getting back into it. I wish Legos weren't so expensive for what they are. Their
Yeah,
pricing
no,
is their pricing is
it's
steep.
it really is. It's
But
unnecessarily steep, in
yeah,
my
it
opinion.
is a little
But
expensive. Yeah, yeah.
they do some
But
cool stuff, though. I mean,
they
it's
do.
you know,
They do. They do some very cool stuff. Like this one I saw recently, the Japanese cherry blossom landscape. It's part of their like art series, so it looks like an art frame, but it has like the 3D elements too, which is really cool.
yeah,
Yeah, they just have some really cool stuff. Have you seen the Titanic? That thing's like almost five
yeah.
feet long. Oh my gosh, it's massive. I don't even know.
I've seen people try and float it in the bathtub.
It
It
costs
sank.
it costs $680. I think they just came out with a new Death Star too, and that one's $1,000.
Yeah, there was a couple
And it's
that got
temporarily out of stock. Holy cow!
there was
That's
a couple
insane.
that got donated to the hospital when I was there, and since I was there for so long, they're like, "You want to build these for us?" So I literally built like probably like three or four like humongous models that
Yeah.
I would never buy.
Yeah.
You know, but they're on display in the children's hospital. So
That's cool.
it's cool to be like, oh yeah, I built that.
I built
Or
that.
like,
Yeah.
you know, when there's new people there, I just like go and like look and see if they're still there, and they're like, oh yeah, look at their Legos are cool, aren't they? I was like, yeah, I built them, and they're like, what? You know, there's new people there.
Do you know that they
But-
have one of their sets? They have the Home Alone house.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They have like the Pixar lamp, which is cool. They have a lot of like they had a couple of Stranger Things sets too.
I
which
mean, they
thought
have
was cool. They do.
everything, you know.
If there's something that you can build out of Lego, someone's probably built it.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, that's sick. The Statue of Liberty,
I
the
always
Great
like the
Pyramid
ones
of
that
Giza.
moved.
I feel like the Giza pyramid would get a little repetitive. It looks like a lot of the same pieces, but what do I know?
Yeah.
How did they make
I
that
just
one
like the ones
interesting?
that moved, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's why I like the Technic ones, because it was like you were actually building something, and then like just even the plane one that I was talking about earlier, it is so like technical, and it makes you really feel like you're doing something of substance.
Yeah, and you can like as a kid, you can play with it after too. You know. With,
Yeah.
like, some
I mean,
of the
I
Lego
wasn't doing a
sets,
lot
you
of
build it and
playing with
it's-
it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's one of the ones for the hospital. I actually had to glue. They wanted me to glue it, so it
Oh.
could be handled a little bit more. So that was
wow.
like, that was an interesting task to try and complete.
Yeah.
Or like, there was one they had the original Batman tumbler that had been broken that I was tasked to repair and then
Nice.
fix. And then glue, because people would touch it, and I mean, when anything gets touched, it gets broken. So
Yeah.
like that. But yeah,
They have
I
a
used
Lego
to also really
World
be
Cup
into
trophy. Whoa.
Connects. Were you ever into Connects?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I had a couple
Dude,
of
I
those.
used to have like some ginormous, like they were like 4 feet tall, like ball machines that would like they'd send
yeah.
the ball up and like go down a track, and like roller coasters that would do us. I have one still here is a little Ferris wheel, but I just followed a guy on TikTok actually who builds like world record size Connects sculptures
wow.
and stuff.
That's
Like
cool.
ball machines that take up literally a whole room in his house, and they're very impressive. But that was actually what got me started into the world of miniature model building.
Yeah.
Nicole's into something not as modular as like Legos or Connects, but it was, I forget what they're called. It's for like a little diorama in like a book or something.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And they, she like glue. It's real, fine. You almost have to use tweezers to put it together, but still really kind of impressive.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Did you ever have any of the Playmobiles growing up?
No,
No, I had a couple of those. Those weren't as much of like building. Those were more just I don't know, just more toys, but still cool.
yeah,
I
I
had a couple
I
of
had
those.
Tinker Toys. Did you have Tinker Toys?
Um, I
Lincoln
think so.
Logs.
Definitely had
All
Lincoln
I was a big
Logs.
I was a big blocks
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Like
Oh, I was too. Yeah.
I was a big blocks builder.
Yep.
Big fan of Bob the Builder. That was my favorite show growing up.
Okay. Okay.
I
Did
did. We
watch some
talk about
Bob the
how I used
Builder.
to wear costumes.
No, that's very
No,
fitting though.
no, yeah, I used to wear costumes to the store in like the middle of summer, so like not around Halloween. Would just like wear. I'd be like dressed as Buzz Lightyear going into Walgreens. So yeah, it
That's
was
a very
great.
Logan thing.
Yeah, no, I
I
love
feel
that. That was awesome.
that's hilarious.
But yeah, we got to move on to odd news though, as you continue to.
Oh yeah, we
You
are
gotta,
here.
you
Sorry,
gotta. You're not buying any more Legos though. You're getting 3D printer is the next
Oh
thing you're
no,
buying.
I just found
so,
this one. It's a floral arrangement that comes in a vase. It looks sick.
Yeah. I got some. I goodness. I
You got a
excuse me.
hairball, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
Let me send this one to you.
I got.
one just came out
I
recently.
have a Lego floral arrangement upstairs that I got for Nicole.
That's cool. Did you buy like the individual plant, like the individual like plant, and then you had to put them in a vase, or did you?
Yeah, this one
oh,
did not
okay.
come in a vase.
This one, like you build the vase with it, which is neat. Take a look at that.
Okay.
Just look at that real quick.
You want to start with odd news then?
Oh yeah, I'll start with odd news. Yeah. I don't know. We really haven't talked about my love for subway systems on this podcast at all, but I like a good public transit system.
I thought you were talking about the sandwiches.
I do like sandwiches as well. So this was there's a trio of public transit enthusiasts from Chicago. They attempted a Guinness World Record by visiting all of Atlanta's transit stations in 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 37 seconds. They have already done this with Chicago's system, visiting all 146 Chicago Transit Authority stations in just under 9 hours. They set their sights on MARTA, the Metropolitan Atlantic Rapid Transit Authority. They did this last Thursday. So they mapped out their rail system, and they managed to visit all 38 stations in around 3 hours and 20 minutes. It was slower than their goal of 3 hours, but potentially still fast enough to take the Guinness World Records title if their evidence is approved. I don't know exactly what the evidence would be, just a video of them doing it, I guess.
Oh.
But they said to not only break a world record, but promote the use of public transit. It's not only to say, here's our world record, look at this, but to make people try the transportation because it's reliable. You have it literally on every corner, they say. I thought this was cool. This would be, I wonder what the record is for New York City, because it would take forever, right?
To
go to every subway station in New York.
That's
But doing
a lot.
Even in Chicago with 146, I mean, how many subway stops in NYC? New York City has over 3 times that, 472.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot more lines as well.
They do. It is
so
the largest one in the country, yes.
Yeah.
Fastest time to visit all NYC subway stops. See if there's a time for this. The Subway Challenge. Here we go. Oh my gosh. 22 hours, 14 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Oh my! How do they
Wow.
adjudicate that? I mean, what?
That's a really good question. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more while you do odd news. But
Yeah. Well, mine's not as interesting or transportation related, but mine's surprise of no one is an animal story. You and I are into hockey, which is played on ice, not on the ground. And you've never played pond hockey, right? Like traditional pond hockey
I've
on a
never played pond
pond?
hockey. No, no.
Well, it's you got to be careful because you might fall through the ice, which happens. It
Oh
happened
gosh.
here in Rhode Island, but it wasn't a person though. Firefighters in Rhode Island broke out their specialized ice rescue equipment when a cow, that's right, a cow, wandered onto a frozen pond and fell through the ice. The
Oh
Block
gosh.
Island Fire Department said on social media that crews responded on Sunday to a report of a cow that fell through the ice covering a pond off the West Side Road. Photos from the scene show the cow struggling to keep its head above the frigid water. Crews made quick work utilizing our ice rescue equipment. This is what the Post said from the Block Island Fire Instagram page. The firefighters were able to break a path through the ice and lead the cow back to dry land. So,
Oh my gosh.
very dangerous situation when you're playing on the ice. That's one thing you have to be careful with when you're playing
Yeah.
pond hockey. My dad goes to a pond hockey tournament every year, the National Pond Hockey Championships, put on by USA Hockey up in the Silver Dollar Lake in Wisconsin, in Eagle River. It is
Nice.
the world's largest pond hockey, or the country's largest pond hockey tournament.
Wow.
He was actually part of, I don't know if I told you this, he was part of a video that USA Hockey did up there where they made a big ice rink and they made the
Okay.
nets like 4 times, or like everything scaled up like by 2 or 3 times.
Whoa.
And so it was simulating what it was like to be a mite and play on full size ice.
Oh, I
So,
didn't know that your dad's a celebrity.
Big ice.
Big ice rink. Huh? What could you
Yeah,
possibly
so-
be searching?
It's and they actually drive on the ice up there, up in like with their car,
Oh, wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Slightly terrifying.
From a child's. Here we go. I'm going to send you the video that you should watch.
Okay.
But yeah, fun times as always.
Yeah.
What episode is this? We're almost to 100. We're
I think 96 or 97.
Sub 5 to 100, which is
Yeah, the countdown
pretty
to
great.
100 is on.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we're having fun as always. Be sure to subscribe to
Your dad's
the
in this
Basement
video?
Birds.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Does he like appear on camera or is he just like in the
No,
background?
he's
of
not.
it?
He's not. He's in the background. Someone on his team
Can
is
I get a
interviewed, though.
timestamp?
Someone on his team is. Yeah. Is pretty close to the start. 30 seconds in.
30 seconds
wearing
and your
my
father's
hat.
on camera. He's wearing your hat.
Yeah.
I definitely know what your hat is.
It's a big old R on the hat for Reebok. Next to the guy wearing.
Oh, that's your dad?
Yeah.
I would not have recognized him if you didn't point him out. I mean, I guess it was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow,
He's
back
skating
when
later
Reebok
in the
was a
video
thing.
too.
Holy cow. Where in the video is he skating? Got a timestamp
At
there?
52 seconds, he's number 61 on the left-hand side of the
Okay,
frame.
52 seconds. 61.
It's real quick.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The big nets and stuff.
Oh, my
so,
God, that net is huge. Yeah, tough time to
yeah.
be a goalie.
Yeah. So fun times. Go look it up. From a child's view, parents find full ice hockey no fun, is what the video is called on the USA Hockey YouTube page. Thank you so much for tuning
Lord.
in to this episode of the Basement Birds. Be sure to go follow us on all the social media platforms. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.